In this session, I'm going to review some of the principles of solid meditation practice. This list is by no means exhaustive, but these are some of the foundational concepts that can really help to establish a good practice from the start, or even help deepen an existing practice. To begin with, we want to create balance and stillness in the body. And for balance, we need to give the body opportunities to release tension from a stable pose. So, it can help to wear some loose clothing and maybe tie your hair back if it's longer so that it doesn't become a distraction. This can be done sitting, standing, or lying down, but I'm going to start by showing it from a standing position. So we want to create a stable base with the legs grounded under the hips. The knees can be a little soft, and the arms can just hang down from the shoulders without tension. The hands can just sit sort of hanging there by your sides, or if you're familiar with any mudras, you can use one of those. We want the spine to be stacked straight, which actually means allowing the natural curves of the spine to sit on top of a neutral pelvis. The face can be neutral, since there's no need for any expression now. For sitting down, I usually sit on a simple cushion. This can be done in a sort of kneeling sisa sort of position, with the cushion sideways between the legs and under the seat. Or you can sit with it lying more flat in a cross-legged position. Or if you're a little bendier, maybe quarter lotus. Or if you're really bendy, maybe half lotus, or even full lotus. And finally, you can also just sit on a chair or anything that allows, again, a nice stable base with the spine sitting straight on top, relaxed shoulders, and relaxed face. Lying down can be done in a very simple way with no supports at all. And again, we just want to allow the natural curves of the spine to arise without any tension anywhere. The arms can just be down by the sides with the palms facing up, or you can kind of tuck the hands in onto your legs, whichever one's more comfortable. But you can also make this setup much more elaborate by using different cushions, blankets, or whatever else you may need over the course of a longer session. What you kind of want to pay attention to are cushioning bony prominences. So any point where your bone is very prominent or obvious on your skin, that's a point where if it's contacting the ground, you might want a cushion under that. For the rest of this practice, I'm going to return to a simple seated position, what is often called Burmese cross-legged position. It can help to remember, too, in this position, that if the hips are higher than the knees, it does create a more stable base. So from the stability and ease that arises in a balanced pose, we can actually be still. The spine is stacked and straight. There is no tension. There is no need to move. There may be sensations calling us to move, but this is usually the mind becoming restless and manifesting in the body. There is no need to move. As we sit or stand or lie, we may become aware of many different sensations: itchiness, tingling body parts, tickles, tension, and all sorts of sensations may arise. Usually the sort of unpleasant ones will be the loudest or most obvious sensations, but we can also become aware of pleasant sensations, like the softness or firmness of our supports, warm or cool air, the release of tension in the body. We can feel each breath, allowing the sensations to ground us in our body and in the present moment. Tension may creep back in, so it's important to try and monitor for those sensations. Through the rest of this practice, you may see me make small adjustments, besides sometimes emoting to the camera, and then returning to a nice, relaxed position. If we can follow the breath and these many sensations without judgment or trying to change any of them, we can allow a spaciousness to enter the body with each breath. Within this stillness and balance and spaciousness, we can start to feel a sense of calm or even joy in our practice. This isn't an elated or very active sort of joy. Neither is it a sleepy sort of bliss. We are awake to the body, the breath, the present moment. Since there is no need to move, we can be calm. We are awake to our life, our simple existence, our simple being. There is no need to do anything. Thoughts may arise, but we don't have to think them. We can simply return to our stable position, our balanced pose, our stillness, and the spaciousness that creates. We can enjoy this stillness and spaciousness. There is no need to do anything. From simply being, we can discover that our natural state is also one of loving kindness. Every being wishes to be free of suffering, free from conflict, and filled with joy. And you are no less deserving than any other being of these things. This idea is like a simple acorn. If nurtured in your practice, it may start small, but it can grow into something as powerful as the mighty oak tree, extending outwards, upwards and downwards, and all around, to produce its own little acorns and spread it all over the world. Within our stillness and our calm, we are also silent. There are the sounds of the breath, and you may also hear your heartbeat, but you aren't trying to make any sounds. You may hear far-off sounds from outside, perhaps. Or you may come to discover that silence itself has a sort of sound, and it can be surprisingly loud. In being silent, we can practice letting go of our thoughts. One starts up, but we let it trail off like an unfinished sentence. We don't need to be thinking of anything right now. The mind wants to plan, worry, fantasize, remember. It may even want to remember embarrassing things or things we regret just to keep itself occupied. That's okay. Let it. But we don't need to keep thinking any of these thoughts. They can pass by like clouds or birds or wind. If sitting still and being quiet isn't enough, then holding both the internal world and the external world can become the challenge of our extended practice. We are balanced in the body, both inner and outer, in our contact with the environment. Our stillness inside allows for stillness outside as well. Our sensations are felt inside the body, but they also contact the outside. Each breath provides us an exchange between inner and outer. Can you feel exactly where the breath stops being part of your inside world and becomes part of the outside world? Or is it more of a soft gradient, a sort of fuzziness that extends outside around you? Our inner calm, joy, love, and compassion can extend out like the rays of the sun. Our inner silence can be heard or not heard externally. And the thoughts that we let go, they may arise from internal stimuli or external ones, like a dog barking or a car honking. With long practice, we may even come to realize that there is no real division between inner and outer, except those that we create. So, this is all very simple. Stand, sit, or lie straight. Be still. Feel the body. Be calm. Enjoy yourself. Be quiet. Let thoughts come and go. We can get this on an intellectual level. Even some of the harder concepts, like feel the spaciousness of each breath. Feel love and compassion for all beings, including yourself. Allow your inner and outer worlds to merge until there is no separation between the environment and that fuzzy thing you call yourself. But to know this on a deeper level, to feel this simple being deep within you, for you to carry this off the cushion so it can infuse all areas of your life, you need to be patient. Many sessions will feel like nothing is happening, that you're bad at this, that you got too distracted. That's all fine. Let those thoughts come and go. Be patient with your mind, with yourself. Be still. Be calm. Be quiet. Enjoy yourself. Just be. Remember that the only bad practice is the one you didn't do. So take a moment to feel some gratitude for the chance to practice today and for the efforts you put into it. Until next time.